Hey everybody, Chuck Reed here, the Barefoot Lender, with another episode of Chat with Chuck. Today's topic is the time-old question, Chuck, how much money can I really afford and how much of a house payment should I be doing? For this class, you're going to need two things. You're going to need a calculator that works. You're also going to need your most recent W-2. We are going to take some information from that so you can figure out on your own how much house you should be looking to purchase. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull up our W-2, and you're going to use the gross income of what you earned, which is before taxes. So for this exercise, I'm going to say that my gross income was $100,000 this past year, okay? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use 45% of that income to qualify for the loan. So I'm going to take 100,000 times 45%, gives me $45,000, and then I'm going to divide that by 12 so that I have this basically on a monthly basis. So my income based on a monthly basis using 45% of $100,000 is $3,750. Okay, so that is the income that I'm going to be working with as a qualifying income. Now what I have to do is I've got to subtract off of that any recurring debt I have. So student loans, car payments, credit card debt, installment loans, alimony, child support, separate maintenance, any expense that you have that comes off of it. And in this particular case, I'm going to say that I have a $750 car payment. So I'm going to take $750 off of that. And now that leaves me with $3,000, okay? So $3,000 is my number after paying my monthly obligations off and 45% of my gross income. And I'll get to why we use 45% just before we finish up. So now this is where you can come up with the number that you should qualify for. So you take 3,000 and whatever your number is, and you multiply that by 133. So I'm going to take 3,000 times 133. And that means that I would qualify for a mortgage of about $399,000, okay? Very simple way to look at it. So let's talk about why we use 45%. The other 55% in that calculation that we're not using is to be used for paying your property taxes, putting money away in your savings accounts, any kind of 401k deductions or IRA deductions that you have, groceries, gas, cell phones, pizza, cable, any subscriptions you have, that all gets lumped in on our end in the mortgage business in that 55%, okay? So that's how we came up with this number of saying we can use 45% of your income to cover the things that would show up on your credit report, like car payments, student loans, and credit cards. And if you stay within those ratios, you will not be house poor. You will be able to still do all the things that you like to do. So just remember, as a quick recap, take your gross income, multiply that by 45%, divide that number by 12 to get your monthly qualifying income, subtract any recurring debt that you have from that, and then whatever that net number is, multiply that by 133. And my friends, that's the target that you should be looking to borrow as a loan. I hope this has helped. We do get this question all the time. If you do want to run scenarios with me, please feel free to. There's a link below where you can schedule appointments. There's links where you can go on and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. But whatever you do, watch the video, practice it at home with your own stuff, and let me know what you come up with, all right? I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Thank you so much. Have a great day and keep on living the dream, everybody. Bye-bye.